Hey, this is Matthew.
And this is Andrea.
Welcome back to Nerd News Today, and it's time for another statue unboxing.
Yes, this is a statue that we are both woefully underdressed for.
Apparently, yeah.
I mean, take a look at this brightness. It's, you, me, we're just too dark for this.
We're in New York bright.
Fair enough. Okay. From Diamond Select, we have Gallery Diorama Marvel's Jubilee.
That's right. This is another PVC diorama piece from Diamond Select, and it's another piece from their 90s X-Men.
Oh my god, I love it so much already.
And nothing gets more 90s than this box. Designed by Lisa Frank.
To be honest, to me, the box screams gem. And that's 80s. But you know what? Whatever. It's awesome, and I love it.
Yeah, I didn't know Jubilee's logo basically was the gem logo.
I didn't know that was her logo, to be honest.
Yeah, I didn't know she had a logo.
Yeah, I never saw it like that. But yes, this is pure gem, and it's just like...
Exactly, it's that.
Yeah, you can't make that sound.
I'm not going to try. So here's the box, front of it, big window. It's a box. You know what it is. I don't need to tell you twice. It's got side panels. You can look in the sides. There's Jubilee on the side. Hey, check it out. Sunroof up there on top. Get some sun, get a tan.
Well, she's a California girl. But you don't do that. Show them the back.
There's the back.
The back has this nice little bio. It says who designed and sculpted it. And it's some new people that we haven't really seen. I'm sorry if I butchered these names, okay? So if I mess it up, just correct us down below. Designed by Ariel, Cotone, and sculpted by Alejandro Pereira. I'm excited to see their work.
I am too, because we have been peeking this around at toy fairs and conventions also, and I know this is one that you really wanted. Mm-hmm. You've been very, very...
patient? Yeah,
that wasn't the word I was going to go for, but...
I've been so patient. But I'm past patiently waiting. Sound off if you know where that reference is from. Oh my god. Oh, found the kill spots really fast.
Found the diamond death traps. So Jubilee's out of the box, and this is a pretty stunning piece. Guess someone here likes it besides me.
I love it so much.
So this is a really nice piece, I actually gotta say. So it's our first time again looking at this designing and sculpting team. And I can say right now up front, they're doing a really nice job here.
Yeah, I am absolutely loving this. There's so much life to this pose.
Yes.
I mean, this is Jubilee. You know, it's bright, it's poppy, she's sparkling in her way.
It's a very loud pose. No, yeah. Nothing subtle about this.
No, I mean, clearly this is like the danger room.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest, I'm not 100% sure I like that it's in the danger room, but I don't care because I like the statue more than anything. So it's like, okay, that's cool. Let's have her. I like the gray tones because it helps pop out the rest of her colorful outfit. So that part's really cool.
I just like this saw here.
I do too.
I really like the saw. I kept checking it to see if it articulates because it looks like it should. It doesn't. But
it should.
But it's really nice. I mean, I kind of wish they'd just recycle this whole section, use it for like a figure.
Oh my god, that'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be so nice.
So the colors here are really great, really bright, very much a sign of her times when she came out.
Yeah, this is pure Jubilee.
Totally, yeah.
I mean, this is just like, what?
The baffling outfit, of course, that we still don't understand to this day. The banana jacket and her...
Bright colors were in back then.
And that was her thing, too, Yeah. She was meant to be young and hip.
Yeah, exactly. She was meant to stand out. I mean, look at those glasses. I mean, the glasses, whew.
Oh, yeah, those glasses are really sick.
But I love that they're translucent, too.
Yes.
That makes it... They're like a thicker translucency than this... the stuff coming out of her hands, but oh my god, when we're talking about the outfit, this is just badass.
Yeah. So since Jubilee does not have any real life person to base it off of, they're kind of just doing their own thing with the face. Yeah. The big thing, and I think the face is good.
Well, they sort of do. I mean, there have been a few different versions of Jubilee.
Totally, yeah, totally. I guess my big question is, does it look like Jubilee? Does it read Jubilee? And I'd say yes, it does.
It does, but I gotta admit, there's one thing that continually irks me about just about every portrayal of Jubilee in comics and in, well, not as much... Later years, these more recent years, it's been better. But she doesn't really read as Chinese to me.
Yeah, that's kind of what I saw this too. I looked at it and I was like, it kind of sort of does, but mostly because the eyes have a certain look to them. But I'm actually looking from the side now, and I'm like, it just seems like a last minute add-on. Like they kind of forgot that she was Asian also.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to see if they tried to do a double lid. They did not, so I'll give them that I'll give them credit there. Many Chinese people, they have a particular shape of eye shape. It's usually a little bit more almondy shape. It's gorgeous, and I see no reason why Jubilee shouldn't have it.
Yeah, I always wondered that too. Like even now, most of the time I see her in the comics, it's still kind of iffy.
Yeah,
if you didn't know, you don't know.
I've seen it more in comics, but yeah, it's just like, come on. just let her be Asian.
Yeah.
You know, just let her be Asian. There's not nearly enough Asian representation. Her name is Jubilation Lee.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, just let her be that.
But aside from likeness, the hair is really good, and the jacket and the outfit are really great also. Yeah, the hair is pretty nice.
The hair is beautiful.
Yeah, it's a nice job of hair. You know, like, not every single hair has to be sculpted, of course, to be realistic. I think this still does the exact job it needs to do, and has the perfect amount of detail for how this entire piece actually is.
Yeah. Jubilee, it has some great movement, and that's something that's really important for Jubilee.
It's very bouncy hair, actually. And when we think bouncy, we've thought, like, going back to the Jean Grey Phoenix. That was a giant poof of hair.
Yeah.
But when you look at Jubilee's hair, it still has that kind of same bounce and vigor to it, which you capture with less hair.
It has great flow. It all's going in one particular direction. I mean, I just really like the hair.
And I think the outfit is really good, too. The sculpting, of course, is really great. The pose is very nice. It's not the most natural pose that you were talking about earlier.
Jubilee's popping out that booty a little bit too much, and her back's arched a little bit in a way that's... Okay, I can't quite tell if it's that her body's a little bit, you know, arched a little bit too unnaturally, or if it's the fact that maybe her body's a little bit older than how she's supposed to read. Because this Jubilee, she's young. If you aged her up, you'd put her in her teens more than, like, early 20s. And so I sort of feel like the body is a little bit more mature than like her face and what she's supposed to represent. The pose is a little unnatural to me, but she's gorgeous. And I do love that they put the pockets on from the jeans on there. I really do appreciate that. But there's just something that's just...
I think what it is for me is the fact that she's in the danger room, but she's kind of prancing about.
That too. I mean, Jubilee, was playful when she was training, but this was like a little too playful.
So it's almost like great pose, right pose, wrong diorama base.
I could see that as well, because you were saying that you felt that they were going for a little bit more of a cover girl kind of pose.
It's more of a pinup. It's definitely more of a sexualized version of Jubilee. It's kind of riding that thin line, though, because she's a younger character of, like, being playful, energetic, youthful, but she's also in the danger room. So it's like, I think maybe that's what it is. And you know, the base does work. The base is amazing. It totally fits everything here. It was designed to go with it. But what she's doing, I mean, I don't know if that was the right choice and the right tone, because tonally, that's where it gets confusing. Tonally, she is so smiley and cutesy, and again, with the shape of how her body is, and you know what's going on here, like, she's meant to be cute, and you're meant to see those angles and the smooth lines. But then you got this contrast of the danger room, which again, it does work from an artistic viewpoint, but tonally with the face, I don't know if that quite works as well. Basically, what we're trying to say is that there seems to be a little bit of disconnection. Again, what's the story here that they're trying to say? You know, it's like, is it Jubilee just so happy to be an X-Man and to be training that she's just like, I'm happy everywhere I go. Yeah.
It doesn't matter if I'm training or not. I'm just super happy because I'm Jubilation Lee. You know, like, is that the story, or is there something else going on here? Either way, we both agree that she's cool. That's cool. It's all cool. It's just maybe it's not working entirely well together. One thing I want to talk about, because we did touch on it and we started to, is her jacket. Like, the clothing. I mean, going back to the front, it's a basic X-Men shirt and jean shorts. The boots look great.
Yeah.
I mean, that is pure late 80s, early 90s kind of vibe. She's got the X symbol. And just the collar of her jacket up here is just, that detail work is fantastic. But then you turn it around and, oh my god, look at that motion.
She would make Batman jealous with that flow.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you got the wrinkles in her sleeves, so it's really showing that it's there. Her hands, the gloves, you get to see the hint of the, of her bones. I just love that. Like, seriously, I didn't realize I was going to be such a big nerd for hand bones. But the cape, like, it's the cape, the jacket.
That goes to show you right there how much, we've seen a lot of characters who have flowing capes, and this essentially matches up, because this is her cape. It's basically her built-in cape.
Yeah, but it's like, it's got this beautiful flow, but then it also has this little dip, which makes it more of a jacket, in my opinion. You know, and it's such a small detail, and you don't really think about it, but boom, there it is, and it helps enhance it.
Definitely, yeah. So overall, it's a really, really great Jubilee piece.
Yeah.
And with a character like Jubilee, it's like you can't really make her super sexy.
No.
You can't make her super heroic. You can't make her super aggressive. So it's like, what do you do with a problem like Jubilation Lee? And this kind of is a solution, even with our nitpicks about, like, let's say the base or the tone. I think, with a character like Jubilation Lee, this kind of is what it has to be.
Yeah, I think this is a good representation. The one wish I have about this, forgetting the other nitpicks that we were talking about, because we haven't really talked about the sparkles, I think the real wish I have is that there's a touch more color on it. because whenever I think about Jubilee, and I can't tell if I'm confusing my cartoon with the comics, but I always felt like there was always a little bit more color because they always showed it as sparkles, fireworks from her hands.
In the cartoon, yeah, she was much more
sparkly. But in the comics as well, they always were, it's like, oh, you shoot fireworks. So I would have liked it like just maybe a hint of white or yellow, just kind of dotted on it, just to add a little more something.
Yeah, that could, like it was blinding light. That could kind of work.
Yeah, just a little bit of something because
the pink is pretty perfect too, though.
Oh no, pink is great. But the truth is, if you look at all of it, with the exception of the jacket, just a little bit, and on the gloves, there isn't a lot of shading.
No, not really much at all.
Yeah, so that's why I think I would have liked a little bit more on the translucent part, just to kind of add a little something extra.
It is a lot of flat color, completely. That's part of how they kept Jubilee looking so youthful, too, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, she was just nothing but blocks of color.
Yeah.
Yeah, overall, this is just a friggin' awesome piece.
Yeah, I think we can both agree this is a really, really great piece again. If you like the 90s X-Men, you're going to totally want to have this Jubilee in your collection.
Oh, yeah. I mean, she's just, yeah. You know what I also really love? I just like the way that this circular frame, the way it just frames her.
Yeah, and again, it all works together. It builds up to where she is. I mean, it's...
Yeah. I mean, the lines just are really great lines. Regardless of the nitpicks and the other stuff that we're talking about, like, the lines of this statue just work so well.
Yeah, it's a very strong piece from a lot of viewpoints. These guys did a really good job.
Yeah, I mean, what else can you say? Yeah, they did a really, really good job.
So that's our look at Jubilee from Diamond Selects Marvel Gallery PVC Diorama Series. Really good piece, and I'm looking forward to seeing what else these two guys can do together.
Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle.
We have to use the Jubilee effects I used in the...
Yes!
Sparkle,
sparkle, sparkle. Sparkle.
Oh, I'm going to have to do so much editing and post. Okay, I'm Matthew.
I'm Andrea.
We'll see you guys next time on Nerd News Today.
Sparkle.